just gonna go.
Hello. Oh, what are you eating?
I just ate a cow.
Can you eat raw meat?
Yeah. Sure
Alright. Okay. Hello and welcome. We are going to play some Tekkit, I think it's called, which is the bucket version of Technic Pack. Tekkit, yeah. I don't know, it's some odd name. But basically we're just playing Technic Pack today. I think we'll do a series, just sort of doing it properly. I'm not sure there's one out there, but we're going to do everything. We won't spawn anything, hopefully, unless some stuff blows up, in which case we might, because it's really boring otherwise. But yeah, we're playing today. We've got Jake here in his My Little Pony skin, God knows why, and me in a bit of more out. We love the Earth cast. So yeah, basically to begin with the Technic Pack, I presume you guys know a bit about it, although you might not be watching this. But we have to sort of play vanilla Minecraft sort of from the beginning, really, because you can't get any of the good stuff unless you start off. So we'll start small, get our picks and stuff and some wood, and then we'll build it from there. So what we need first is we need some wool. So Jake is going to go and get some wool and some wood as well. So if we get some wool and wood and
the theme on this mod that animals do spawn in trees. Yeah. Don't know why, but they do.
It's just that I'm
Oh wow.
lagging a bit. I'll just
Yeah. The only problem with all these mods is they're quite big, so stuff like that often happens. But yeah. Ignore that bit.
Yeah, I should probably mention that we're running a server here, so we're running the server version. It might be the same as normal, but there's a few glitches that we know already.
And there are a few
but they
less mods.
Oh, are there? Yeah.
FMP.
Well,
yeah.
We've discovered a few of these glitches beforehand, but hopefully we'll try and get through them. I seem to have got rid of my user face. Brilliant.
It does appear not to actually be a squid. I think it's most creatures it's running, hence all the squids and see some others. I don't know if it is most creatures, but yeah. But they're not spawning sheep, so I'll go get some wood instead. And pumpkin.
There we go. I've managed to get rid of my GUI, which is brilliant. But I'm back, so right. Because we're doing this sort of vanilla Minecraft, it'll be really boring. So some of the mods are pretty helpful, like this woodcutting one. I believe it's been updated because you used to just have to use an axe, but now I seem to be able to hit it, and basically what happens is it gets rid of all the wood from the one above. So if you see here, I just take away the bottom one, and all the ones up the tree fall away. So that's pretty useful for getting wood. It certainly takes down the time of it. But I think what we need first is we're going to need some tools and then once we've got some tools, we can go and find some caves and stuff like this. But I think
build a nice house in there.
Yeah, I think maybe we should go get some sort of one of the main sort of use in this game is oil. So I think we need to really base ourselves next to some oil. So I think that's what we'll go to first. I'm just kind of random around here, so let's just hope I come across some stuff. Looks some pretty cool landscape over here. Right, one of the useful things about this is rays or revs or something with R.
Rays.
Yeah, here's minimap. So if you press X, you come up with a big sort of map here like this, and you can look for all sorts of stuff. So if you look in the top right, you can see lava, I think. But I can't see any oil.
But it also gives you the coordinates to know where and how high.
Yeah, what's really useful is there's a
Yeah.
number below the coordinates underneath the screen, and that tells you how high you are above the sort of the base. So at the moment you can see I'm technically 98.6, but above bedrock I'm strictly 98 blocks. But we still need to find some some oil even. So if Jake, can you go and have a look, and
I found a sheep
I'll
as
just
well.
keep wandering. Yeah, we need about 6. Oh, I've got one over here. I'll go and get this.
Too. I found a lot of sheep.
Oh, so have I. In the same place. Isn't it?
No
Yeah, you
idea.
can run as well. Seems to be working again. We had a bit of a problem earlier. Tell you what, look, we'll do. I presume you guys know what I'm doing here, because I'm just sort of doing the vanilla Minecraft sort of stuff. So I need a crafting table, and with that crafting table, I can make weapons. If I make 6, and with that, I can make. Because I'll need a pick in a minute. And
It is really difficult to punch animals to death.
oh, so if I get out my sword, I've got some nice new. I mean, it's better to shear them, obviously, but I don't have any iron at the moment, so
Yeah.
it's kind of out of the
You
question.
need several iron and it gets awkward then.
I've managed to get about 4. How many do you have?
I have 2.
Okay, that's enough then.
I now have 3, so we have enough.
Okay, brilliant. Okay, well, you could hear the nice sort of animation, sort of sound animations they've got going now. It's a bit odd, but
And I
so
have
yeah.
found oil on our map. A lot of it.
Okay, can you go check it out? Make sure it's not a pool. Well, it's sort of what that is in a minute. As you can see, we are playing 1.0 actually now. It's come out on 1.0, which is brilliant. But I think it's from 1.8 onwards you have health, or normal, and you have food or hunger. It's a massive pain. I literally can't stress how annoying that is.
Found out how to turn it off. If you know, tell us.
I have a really big cave over here. But yeah, so I'm really annoyed about that. But because basically means we're gonna die a lot. We tend to do that anyway, but a special amount.
Okay, it's not a pool, and there's quite a bit of it. So I'm going to mark this with the waypoint, which is you press C and it comes up all part of the mini-map. Let's name that oil, and you can change the colour. Now if we move away, it'll still be on the map. It's there. Really nice.
Because we're playing server, we've got server commands, really useful. So I think I'll be teleporting to Jake in a minute. But in the meantime, I'll get some coal, because we'll need that there. So as you can see, I have no health or no hunger. I've got lots of hunger, no food, so I will slowly die.
There's a cave down here too.
Brilliant. I just need to...
And there's a swamp, which I'm going to invade for wood.
Alright, so basically, to get us started, we make weapons, so we made some wooden ones, and now I've got a stone pick. Obviously it's much quicker. And we'll need coal, pretty much for everything. I mean, start our production, we're going to need a lot of coal to smelt stuff. So I'll just... I'm sure Jake's doing... You like digging holes, it's all good.
Didn't know you could get swamps, but...
yeah, if anybody's wondering, to record this we're using Fraps, which is a really good program. It's recording quite nicely. You can choose what frame rate you use
It
and all that
doesn't
sort of
lag
stuff.
your computer and everything else.
Yeah, if you notice, it's pretty good. I'm not doing too badly. Usually it's awful. And we're using Ventrilo for our recording. It's pretty good. It's voice activated, so when Jake's not talking, you can't hear him. And when I'm not talking, you can't hear me either, which is really helpful. It means there's not a lot of background. Okay, so I've now got all that.
Would you like to come over here?
Yeah, I was just quickly exploiting this cave. As you can see, I've got my brightness turned up full, so you guys can see. This is all good. Yeah, no, I was just quickly want to look in this cave. If you look at this, this is copper, and copper is an industrial craft.
Yeah.
Or
Yes,
I think so. You use it for wires
and circuits.
Yeah, and via wires make circuits and then machinery. It's all a big sort of long process of building one thing and then incorporating it into the other.
Pretty much every machinery in industrial craft needs circuits, which need wires, which is powered by more wires. So it all needs copper, which is
yeah. Right, so far I've managed to build 3 crafting tables, so I need another one. Yeah, basically, I know we haven't got very far yet, but one of the main things we're going to need is we're going to need quite a lot of sand. And as I happen to be here right now, I might as well get. But yeah, sand is kind of a key thing, and it lets you build pipes and everything. Is there any sand everywhere you are, Jake?
A very small amount.
Okay, well I'll get some over here. Yeah, so if you put this in a furnace, you get a glass block. And a glass block surrounded by 2 other materials creates the pipe. And you get 8 pipes per glass block. So, but we need them for everything really. Most of the build craft stuff, what I do. Jake does the industrial craft. Most of that uses glass. We've got containers, oil pump, and all sorts of stuff. So I'll get Maxa.
I died.
Did you? Brilliant. Did you sleep in a bed by any chance?
No.
Great. That's even better. Did you lose everything?
Yeah. But
what did you have?
The thing is, I have my waypoint, which means I know where I was.
Did you set one when you were there then?
Yeah, I did. So I'm now going to run straight back to my waypoint. And now I have full health and no hunger.
Yeah, so you can see that when I have lots of hunger, I can't run, which is a massive pain. And when you on 1.8 we put it on peaceful, and that seems to stop that. You can run everywhere, no matter what we do. But this seems to be slightly more complex. So yeah, we're welcome sort of to all ask. I might be, bloody hell, that's a lot. Well, right. Yeah, I managed to stumble across where you are anyway, so that's fine.
I found a very, very large rift. Yeah. It's just a very large rift. There's obsidian at the bottom of it.
Obsidian, okay, that's great. We'll need that in a minute. Right, as you can see on my screen here, it's quite a big lava flow. Lots of pollution here. It also means I can get up.
Oil!
What did I say? Lava. Yeah, yeah, so basically we're gonna need oil for quite a lot of stuff. So I think we're gonna base what we're doing next to this large oil. Is this useful?
Yeah, we should explain the different types of oil flows you get. Because,
Oh yeah.
yeah, this
Yeah.
one
So hang
is,
on. If you
yeah,
go on, Jake.
this one is, well, you can't actually see it, but that one is actually squirting out of the ground, which means there's a big tunnel below it that goes lots of blocks down, which is also full of oil. There's loads and loads of oil in it. Or you could get some that are just like a puddle on the ground, and they're oil.
Yeah. So for example, that's you can see that flowing down from a central block up there, and this is just still lava here, still oil here. So if this was just a pool on its own, it wouldn't contain very much because it goes one deep here. So that's only 20 blocks of oil, whereas that goes really deep and probably be a big reservoir at the bottom. So that would be really useful. Unfortunately, it's quite a long way away from anywhere that's flat.
I was thinking down near the swamp.
So you think we should build our operations on the swamp?
Yeah. I wouldn't advise
We
that in
do.
real life, but, you know.
We do have. Yeah, alright, we can do the swamp. There's some water next to it, which is always good.
And there's some caves just down the side here.
Yeah, right, okay.